Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Brooke. If this is your first video, don't forget to subscribe below and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Okay, so today I want to talk about date ideas. So it's been cold, but now the sun is starting to come out. It's starting to warm up, at least out here in California. So I've put together a list of some of my favorite date ideas and I want to share them with you. All right, that's that. Let's get in the video. But first, I'm gonna change my battery because this camera's really about to die. Okay, I switched my battery. It said I had 2 lines, and then all of a sudden, like 12 seconds into recording, it was like blinking, I'm about to die. Also, sorry the background is so dark. I'm recording in front of a really bright window right now, and I had to adjust the exposure settings. So now it kind of just looks like I'm recording in a black hole, but the room is actually bright. I don't know, it's weird. Anyways, let's get into it. So here are some of my date ideas. First one is wine tasting. It's one of my favorite things to do. I like this one because there are a lot of wineries, if you go on weekends, you just have to look it up, that will do live music, or they'll have like olive oil tasting and balsamic vinegar, cheeses. It really just sets the mood and it's so much fun. My next one is breweries. So kind of along the same line of things, but breweries are really awesome because usually they have games. So you're not just it's not like you're just going to a bar, sitting across from each other, just having a drink. You can be playing games, whether it's darts or board games. It gives you something to do and also in like a social environment. Next is Topgolf and mini golf. So I don't know if you live in an area with Topgolf, that's super fun. Just so you know, Tuesdays they have half off the bays. And then for mini golf, you can do mini golf anywhere. They even have like glow in the dark mini golf. Next, you should check out Groupon and Living Social. So Groupon and Living Social just sort by things to do. There are so many good ideas. You can get deals for bowling, for golf, for laser tag. You can do paint and sip classes. Also, you can do cooking classes. And you can check out online. Usually they have schedules. So maybe this Thursday they're making raviolis, and Friday they're making Thai chicken curry, and Thursday it's or Friday, whatever day I didn't already say, is make your own pizza, and then you get to go experience that. Okay, you could always go to brunch. Everyone loves brunch, but spice it up. Go to brunch somewhere you have never been. With that being said, check out Yelp, check out Google reviews. Don't accidentally go to a dump. Investigate, but try somewhere new. Okay, next you can go to a zoo, you can go to an aquarium. Another thing is unique museums and pop-up museums. So pop-up museums like the Museum of Ice Cream, Color Factory. There are several more that I can't think of. And those are so much fun. They go to basically every major city, but also a lot of cities just have random unique museums too. Like there's like museums of like Beanie Babies. There are like art galleries, but all the art is made by like animals. There's like weird random ones. There's like museums of like local crimes. I've seen that one, like San Francisco. You can totally have a unique experience that I doubt the other person has ever done before. You could always go to a beach boardwalk, obviously, if you live somewhere that there's a beach boardwalk near you. But you can also just like day trip or even do an overnight trip where you get to play tourist in a nearby city. And maybe you can do everything in one day. Just make it a day trip. Maybe you want to spend the night. You can totally make it your own. Okay, next is local events. So I don't know about you guys, but we have like random like concerts in the park. We have like nacho festivals. We have blueberry festivals. Gilroy has their garlic festival. Okay, that just got shot up. Maybe don't go to that one. There's like, we have like restaurant week. We have, I think it's like brew month, where like there's a ton of like beer events, and restaurants will do like pairings with beers. There are a lot of restaurants that will bring in specialty beers during that period of time. We usually have events where beer trucks, so food trucks come too, but also beer trucks, and they have live music, they have vendors, they have this. You can do wine tastings, beer tastings, try everything. There's like crafts, whatever you want, and it's super cool, super fun. there are so many things going on, even just in your city, in nearby cities, and unless you look it up, you don't know. Okay, so for evening stuff, so concerts. There are so many concerts going on, small and big concerts. Comedy shows. So comedy shows, usually you pay to enter and then you have to spend a certain amount. So like $20 per person, $15, whatever it is. But you can use that on alcohol, you can use it on food. And then of course you have the comedy show. So you usually also comedy shows are in pretty popular places. So usually you can go out to dinner, go to happy hour, and then go to the show and just make an evening of it. The thing is, you can go to happy hour. You can go to happy hour to kick things off or to wrap up a fun day. There are places that do weekend happy hours. There are places that do late night happy hours, and the standard, obviously. Okay, another class one. There are cocktail making classes. It's like an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, something like that. And they teach you, obviously just the basics, but of creating your own cocktail, and you can make your own signature cocktail. Other ones are brew bikes. Also, I've been starting to see brew boats popping up. So same idea, it's like a big old like paddle boat. So same idea of like pedaling. Another one I haven't done yet is go to one of those new cool like specialty theaters where they serve alcohol and food. So you can, it's not just your, you know, go to dinner, okay, go to the movies, super basic. No, like these ones, they have like the reclining seats and there are waiters coming. You're like, oh, another glass of Chardonnay, please. And then, you know, get whatever you want. You wanted pizza. Sometimes some of them have sushi. I don't know about you, I love sushi. But you get to, like, it's more than just like a dinner and a movie. It's a whole experience. If you want to go for a little more romantic, picnic under the stars or stargazing. If you live in a big city, you may need to travel a little ways. If you Google top of the world near me, it will basically just show you tall places that you can go to like see stars. Another fun thing that I've done a few times is a murder mystery dinner. So basically you go, you're having a fancy dinner, everything's great, and then all of a sudden like they have like actors and they come out and there's been a murder that's been committed. And then everyone has clues and you have to work together and you have to solve this murder. And it's really fun. Okay, I don't know if you guys have heard of the Hornblower. They have it in California, but there are a ton of companies that do it, not just the Hornblower. But basically what these companies do is they have like mini cruises where they're like 2 to 4 hours depending on the event. So you can do like a brunch cruise, you can do a dinner cruise. The Hornblower in Sacramento actually does a murder mystery cruise. And then they have like a cocktail cruise like during sunset. And then a lot of times they also have other events on there as well. But moral of the story is you can do a whole bunch of different things. A lot of the cities, they even do like tour ones. Every company kind of does things differently and has different offerings. So check out local cruises. And even if you don't live by any bays or oceans, anything like that, they even do river ones. Okay, next are silent discos. So I've never been to a silent disco, but they look really fun. If you don't know what they are, basically you go to bar, club, wherever they have the event, and there's a DJ, right? As usual. But everyone has headphones. And so the music will come through the headphones. So everyone's there listening to the same music and everyone's there just partying, raging. But the thing is, as soon as you take off the headphones, it's silent. It's absolutely silent. So you take it off and it's just like, everyone's just, yeah, yeah, or like singing along to the music and everyone just looks crazy. So it's super fun, super funny. And if you haven't done that, you should, because I really want to. If you want to be a little more low-key, you can always make dinner at home, but I don't mean the basic, like make them spaghetti. No, like do something interactive, like things that take a while, take time, like you can talk, have fun, room for error, because that's usually just makes it fun. So some things that I've made that are really, really good for this, make your own sushi, make your own spring rolls or egg rolls, make your own pizza, lasagna. That's all I can think of. Oh, fondue is really good. There are tons of options. I mean, that's just a few. Another thing is you could do like cookie decorating, like baking cookies decorating. I know it's kind of more holiday, but I mean, you can make St. Patrick's Day cookies, make 4-leaf clovers, Valentine's Day, hearts. Technically you can do it for anything. You could always bring them to work and give them to your coworkers if you don't know what you're gonna do with all these cookies. So I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Okay, for the little more adventurous, first one, I've done this and it's really fun. Okay, so look up local events, look up pub crawls. And I don't just mean like, okay, here's a list of like 12 or 5 places we're going. 12 is a little excessive. Like 5 places we're going, just meet people there. No, I mean like the themed ones. Like they have ones where you have to wear like onesies, or you dress up like 80s, or you dress up like animals, or I don't know, you dress up like famous people, or tie-dye, whatever it is. But they are so much more fun than just a regular pub crawl, and it makes it pretty easy to figure out who else is doing that pub crawl, so you can also make it kind of a social event as well. Next, archery. You can just go to places that do archery and you can just pay per hour, and you can either just try to do your own thing, or usually one of the employees are like, hey, can you just kind of like quick pointers, how do I do this? And like, can you help match me up with like the right bow and such? I just randomly did this in the Bay Area a few months ago. Seriously, such a good time. Such a blast. I would highly recommend that. Along those same lines is axe throwing. I have not done it yet, but I know a lot of people that have and have said that it's just a blast. I'm kind of scared that, I don't know if you've seen, but like they throw the axe and then it hits and like bounces back because like it doesn't hit the blade, so it doesn't like go into the wall, you know? So I've only seen it happen a few times, but I feel like with my luck, that's exactly what happened, and I'd have an axe flying back in my face. So it's a little more dangerous, but if you're up for a challenge, that would be fun. A few other things are you can do escape rooms. Would check beforehand and try to get classes, or not classes, sessions where there's not a lot of other people signed up, because these can end up being group events. So try to go during like obscure times, or just know that there might be other people there. Along the same lines, that is also, I think it's called like a rec room or break it room, where basically like you put on protective gear, they give you like, you can pick like a sledgehammer or like a baseball bat and things like that, and then they put you in a room with a bunch of like old electronics or like glass tables, breakables, dishes, and you just get to go ham. They like let you like Bluetooth in like the music, so you can put in like some wild music if you want. You can run those speakers however you like. And then you just get to go ham and destroy everything. Great stress relief, but also super fun. I can just like imagine myself just like, raking the heck out of things. Alright guys, so those are all of my date ideas. I hope you heard a few that you think that you might want to look into or check out. Overall, I took quite a bit of time looking into new things, looking back on things that I had done, want to do, have seen friends do, and I think that this was the best list I could put together. If you had any really good ideas that I missed, please let me know in the comments below so we can all share and get good ideas from each other. All right, well, that is it. Again, if this is your first video or you haven't yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe below and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thanks guys, I'll see you next time.